You know, I think we really have to address this Pseudo Atheism problem. And yes, I really think it's a problem, because we're trying to define our position here as a movement. And I think we really have to at least. There's a lot of wiggle room within the category of atheism. There's still a lot of there could still be a big discrepancy in belief, but we have to at least agree upon what an atheist is, because the term is getting used way too liberally around here. All right, when you can look into the camera and ask people to pray for your dog, you are not an atheist. Now, I left a comment and I said, what's going on? Are you an atheist or aren't you? And you said, well, I guess I'm not when it comes to my dog. Well, then you're not. You can't be an atheist until, like, the going gets tough and then suddenly we pray. No, it doesn't work like that. You might not really be an atheist. But let me just say, but you're clearly not a fucking atheist. If you believe that there is a power in the universe, even if your name for that power is the universe, which you can petition for some kind of assistance, so I think that's God. All right, because it's obviously religion that you have a problem with. What you don't seem to like is the whole sheep mentality and things that people do in the name of God. But I think it's pretty fucking obvious by now that you believe in a deity. All right, so flat out, you're not an atheist. Welcome to not being an atheist. I don't know what to tell you. And another thing, look, man. Look, okay, you know, I really hope you believe that you're still cool in my book. I still like you, but you are not an atheist. That much is obvious. Well, and I said that we have a pseudo-atheist problem on YouTube. It isn't fair to use that term in every case. That I would definitely call you a pseudo-atheist. But then I started thinking about what atheism means to me, as opposed to the dictionary definition of the word, and I realized there is a discrepancy. All that the term atheist implies is that someone lacks a belief in a deity. That's it. Any other meaning that we ascribe to that term is, after the fact, it's superfluous, and I'm definitely guilty of a little bit of that myself. So I think instead of going on a witch hunt to expose phony atheists, I should be trying to identify people who have a naturalistic worldview. And I remembered that there is a name for someone who has an entirely naturalistic worldview. And I know not every bright is going to see this video, but I'd like to identify as many of them as I can, just because I think I'm starting to realize for the first time that the number of atheists on YouTube who have a naturalistic worldview might be a lot smaller than I had previously. It may be alarmingly small. You can be an atheist and still believe in a plethora of superstitions. You can be an atheist and you can believe in UFOs, ESP, Bigfoot, the Curse of the Mummy, the Bermuda Triangle, the Lost City of Atlantis. there's really no limit. As long as none of these superstitions have a directly religious implication to them, you can hold them and still call yourself an atheist. I'm just now beginning to realize that this movement may not be what I thought it was. So, you don't have to make a video response, just leave a comment, and let's, I think it's important, let's just identify who the rational people are. I guess that's a little bit problematic, isn't it? It's like I'm saying that the amazing atheist is irrational. Right. So, but bear in mind, I will be remembering these names, and if a month or two down the line you make a video about ghosts or flying saucers in your backyard, I'm going to throw it back in your face. I'm going to say, hey, what happened? Ooh, I don't like that. After I just got done asking the Brights to identify themselves.